Hello everyone, and welcome to a new Let's Play of Tiny Bookshop, a game I wanted to feature for quite some time now. And what better time than today, right? Now, I often start my Let's Plays by talking at length about what a game is, how it is played, what our strategy for it will be like. But in this case, I will make an exception, as the game has a very nice inbuilt tutorial that will tell us all that we need in the first 1 or 2 episodes. Suffice to say that Tiny Bookshop is a peaceful management game that is about a better life. A life that is dedicated to finding inner peace and doing something worthwhile, like selling books. Today is the day. I have packed up my things, leaving everything else behind for a quiet life by the sea. Waterfront Square, Monday, the first day of summer. So, just FYI, I have played only a couple of days of this game, I think like the first week, just to make sure that I am not mistaken about what the game is. Let's just put it that way. And it was everything that I wanted. So, I might not know everything about the game. On the contrary, I think I know very little about the game, but I know some basic mechanics. Still, I will let the game guide us through the tutorial because A, it's a refresher for me, and B, again, it explains everything very well. So, we're gonna open our shop now. And immediately, there will be our first customer. My, what a sight. You must be the new bookseller. I've heard so much about you. Who are you? Oh, how rude of me. I'm Tilda. I used to run the local bookstore here before my retirement. Lovely to meet you. I'm here to welcome you to our quaint little town. And because I thought you could use someone to show you the ropes around here. Let's see. You should know that us Bookstonians have a very particular taste in books. I, for example, prefer to read classics and crime novels and not much else. So why don't I have a look at your selection and see if I can find something worthwhile. Bravo! You had the right book on hand. When a customer finds a book, they will keep looking for more. I hope I find room for... I didn't catch the rest. Sadly, you didn't have the right book on offer. Even though you may have books of the right genre, whether people actually take one home depends on your sale chance. You can check your sale chance at any time by hovering over the genres on the right. You can see them over here. You have crime, drama, literature of fact, fantasy, classics, kids, and travel. The sale chance shows the odds that someone might find a book they like. Because the chance is based on how many books you have in your shop, it will decrease as you run out of books throughout the day. Managing to sell that last book of a genre is the mark of a great bookseller. So as you can see, for example, for the literature of fact, we have 43% chance, and for the drama we have only 19%, because we have 10 books of the fact and 3 dramas. Hi! Oh, you bought a travel book. How nice. And you bought... Ah, okay. They're actually purchasing nicely. So, on the top right you can see that we have total 60 gold or 60 monies, and we have just gained 15 today. so that is kind of nice. A good day. Fern, hi there, you're the bookseller, right? I see you already talked to Tilda. Did she know everything about you already? Huh, yeah, she does that. Told me all about the review before I'd even started my job there. Oh, I'm talking about the Bookstonebury review. Bookstonebury. I have to pronounce that correctly. Bookstonebury review is the local paper. Yeah, I sort of write for them. My name is Fern Estrada. Glad to meet you. Your arrival is kind of the only interesting thing that's happened around here in a while. So you'll have to excuse my nosiness, but it's sort of my job to write about you. How about you help me out by answering a few of my questions, and I'll give you a free subscription in return. You might appreciate the events calendar, and people often sell used books in the classy fields. Right, so, for the record, what made you come to Bookstonebury? Well, did we need an escape, searching for where I belong, or wanted an adventure? I'd say we needed an escape. Oh, wow. I kind of feel the same way. I hope it works out for you. Okay, and what's your first impression of the town so far? Friendly, I think. Don't worry, it really is. People might be meddlesome, but they only have the best intentions. Thanks so much for the interview. I really appreciate it. And I promise you'll have your first copy of the review by tomorrow morning. I'll have a look at your selection now, if you don't mind. See you around? Hello. More people coming. Unfortunately, he wasn't impressed by our selection. What a shame. But the lady liked it. She bought something and another book. Nice. One more for the trip? No, just 2 is enough. Alright, that's it for the day. So we sold 7 books. Not bad for the first day. So let's close up the shop and go. Bookstonebury review, filled with articles, events, and items for sale. Thanks, Fern. The Bookstonebury review reports on the going-ons around town. You can check today's and tomorrow's weather, and keep an eye out for upcoming events. Here you can see the money in your pocket, and all the books you own, both in your shop and in storage. Looks like they're running a little low. In the classy field section, you can acquire used books to replenish your stock. Let's give it a try. Just click buy. So, I think it's going to be explained a little bit later, but you get 4 choices every day, and if you do not purchase, someone else can buy them, so they can disappear, or they can get discounted. Sometimes you will be lucky and someone's going to be just giving away books for free. Sometimes they're going to be very cheap. Also, you don't exactly know what's inside these boxes, but sometimes there's going to be, let's just say, a hint. For example, vintage kids books probably don't have too much crime or drama, but there's most likely going to be some fantasy, mostly kids books, and maybe some travel. Again, it is, I don't want to say completely randomized, but so maybe valuable. So many books lying around. Those should come in handy. Maintaining a good stock of books is an important part of any book-selling venture. So we get 5 fantasy books, 5 crime books, 3 travel books, 6 dramas, 2 kid books, 3 classics, and 3 books of the fact. The classic field section will sometimes have other bits and bobs. Let us pick up this lonely cactus. It's for free, so no harm. Cactus, bit prickly, but has a heart of gold. When equipped, +2 to drama sale chance, but also +2 danger. It's a plant, it is standing, it is small, and it is dangerous. I actually don't know what the danger means. I never had, again, I played just a couple of days to check the game out, but the danger value, I don't know what that one does, but many of the items that you're going to pick up on the way will increase your sale chance or decrease it sometime. You can get, for example, +4 to travel and -2 to kids or something like that. So the way you equip your shop will eventually quite significantly influence what kind of books you sell and what the chances are. Close the newspaper by toggling it off in the item bar. Let's give this lonely cactus a new home. This is your item bar. From here you can open newspaper and customize your bookshop, amongst other things. Click here to customize your bookshop. So this is our beautiful trailer, I guess, or a bookshop, we can call it that. This is your inventory. Click and drag an item to place it in your bookshop. So we already have the bookshelf in there, but we have to find a place for the cactus. Now drop the item onto one of the highlighted slots. You want to put it in the window? That's not a bad place. Nice, you get a boost, a bonus to drama sale. Some items can increase your sale chance for certain genres or change the effectiveness of other items. Watch out though, sometimes this comes at the expense of another genre. Equipping some items will also increase your daily expense, so keep that in mind. Hover over an item. Okay, I was supposed to do something and skip. To remove an item, simply click on it. You can decorate inside or outside of your shop. Just click here. So here you can see our beautiful bookshelf. As a side note, I hope that we will eventually get more, because I never seen any item like this one in the game, and so far, in the first few days you can only have 40 books, which is not that much to play with around. However, the game would be really weird if it didn't eventually offer us more options. Click here to manage your inventory by different categories. Try selecting the paint category to begin painting your bookshop. Do we want to give it a different color? I think we do, because the green is a bit dreary. Once you have satisfied your interior decorator, click this button to save and return. We get a book sign, plus 5% to customer count. Folding table. Why not show off some of your beloved items here? Well, equipped plus 1 daily expense, alright. And a guest book. Oh, people left some sweet messages in here. Oh, equipped extra 2% customer count, and if we sold more than 10 books yesterday, extra 5% to customer count. Nice. Alright, so let's do just some quick decorations. No, that looks weird. Do we have like dark? Oh, it doesn't look nice. I like something. Oh, something that's not really that. These colors are a bit weird. We do have the green. It just doesn't feel. Alright, let's go with this one. And for the roof, let's go with blue. How would that look? Yeah, at least it's ours. It's not great, I'm not gonna lie. Actually, let's see, can I just... No, that just looks weird as well. What if we went with white? And something white? No. Alright, that's really bizarre. I'm just making it worse. Alright, let's go back to green and something like this. I would have preferred better colors. Maybe there will be more as time will go by. Alright, let's go with something like this. I don't mind it. Let's buy some of the items. Oh, actually, I misclicked. Welcome to Bookstonebury. Each day you can pick a location to visit on the map. Going to a location has travel cost, which is based on your daily expenses, as well as parking fees for the location. You'll unlock more locations as you go. For now, let's pick the waterfront square again. Actually, I wanted to... Oh, you want me to do that? Come on. By the way, the map looks really nice. I already know about 2 other locations that were unlocked. And there's a couple of nice places here. You have the Thyme, you have the Far Beach, Grand Pierre, you have Barrow Hills. There's... I don't know what this is. It looks like some kind of brutalist building. There is the castle ruins over here. There's of course the supermarket, rye, some other ones. These are the books in your storage. Select a genre by clicking it to start stocking the shelves. Click to place the selected genre onto your shelf. Click and drag to place multiple books. So yeah, we're gonna, nice, your book is now in your shop. Stocking more books of a genre increases the odds of people finding book they will like within the genre. Check the sale chance by hovering over the books. Alright, so hopefully you can remove books from the shelf. Yes, I know I can remove books. I'll actually remove all of them. And let me see if I can... Nope. I wanted to... Damn, I really wanted to go back to the store because I forgot to equip the items. Alright, well, never mind. The game is in tutorial mode, so it won't let us. Doesn't matter. I think we kind of sold a lot of travel books there. So let us stock a little bit more of those. I don't think we sold a single kids book, so I'll just put like 4 there for someone. We were selling a lot of facts. Let's put 8 of those there. Let's put 6 fantasy books. Classics are pretty good. I like classics. They always sell. And I think Tilda likes them, and she's definitely gonna come around. Let's put some dramas and a couple crime books. Alright, your shelves are ready. Let's go set up shop, or keep adjusting your selection. Actually now it opened it for us. Good. So I'm just gonna mess with this really quickly, and then we're gonna jump in there. So I want to put the table over here. I'm gonna put the guest book over there, and let's put the sign over here. And we can put the cactus there. We're gonna get more items eventually. And I also wanted to do this. I'm interested in seeing what's in this pack, and I don't want to lose it because it's very cheap. Nice, 8 classics. That's gonna come in handy. We're gonna see why very soon. 6 drama books, 4 crime books, 2 travel books, 2 fantasy books, 1 kids, and 2 facts. Nice. I'm not gonna buy these ones because there is a big chance that they're gonna go cheaper tomorrow or the next day, but someone might sell them. But still, we're gonna get new options for the ones that we have bought. And I also want to read this article here because there's an article every day, it seems. At least that's what I saw on the first week. Tiny Bookshop rolls into Bookstonbury. Bookstonbury newcomer turns new page. Have you ever dreamt of escaping your old life and starting a humble business abroad? That's precisely what this tiny bookshop operator has done, choosing our very own Bookstonbury as their latest destination. When asked about their first impression, the fresh-faced bookseller finds Bookstonbury to be very friendly. Find out more about this new and exciting shop by visiting the waterfront tomorrow. Guest column, Moira's travel log. Bali on a budget. Don't miss these incredible tips. Alright, and it's a nice weather today and tomorrow, which is also good. So, let us go set up shop. Crime drama, yes, I think we're actually okay. So let's go to the waterfront square and see what we can do. The second day of summer. Did you notice you can look around a location? Click and drag your view to move. You can interact with things by clicking on them. Yes, I know. Boy, just want to travel sale chance. This is one of the things that I like about the game the most. You can, click on the items. You can annoy the birds. and you can generally just chill while the game is going on. Oh, you can even click on the lighthouse. Hello, my sir. My dear sir. Hey ho. Anything specific you're after today? Ah yes, a travel book. Yeah, relatively high chance, 40%. Lucy Kinsey, great second hand. And here comes Tilda again. Heyo. Oh, this person is giving us bank. Ah, there you are. I wanted to commend you on how much you've been livening up this place. I'm sure you want to branch out to other places in town now. My friend Mary owns a very successful cafe in the town center. If I call her up and get her to give you a parking space, you could get quite a few visitors. Good call. Yes, I know, dear. You can always trust me on these sort of things. It's decided then. Meet me out by the Café Liberté as soon as you can. Café Liberté. Visit this live spot in the town center. Café Liberté, from the three options that I saw, was my favorite. Challenge unlocked. Meet Tilda at the cafe. Oh, and while we're on the topic of showing your face, I heard our dear Walter was quite impressed with your wagon. He's one of the local fishers. Why don't you go over there and introduce yourself? He should be back from his recent catch just now. Hello, dear sir. Introduce yourself to Walt the Sailor. You might want to write this down, Bob. Having an organized diary will come in handy in your business. You know what? I still have quite a few unsold journals left over from my old show. So here, why don't you take this one? Your journal. There you go. I hope you make good use of it. Goodbye. And Fern has come again. Oh hey, what are you doing here? So I assume you'd be at the beach like everyone else. Oh, I'm so sorry. I already forgot that you're new. You just seem to fit in so easily. So sorry. Sorry, here, I'll show you how to get to Far Beach, in case you want to drop by there soon. Far Beach. This spot is a popular destination for families in the summer. Pardon me. Challenge unlocked. Afternoon at the seaside. Get to the beach by visiting it. Get to know the beach by visiting it 3 times. I'm not even a beach person myself, but I'm sure the crowd there will need some of your reading material. So we get the journal. Open it at any time to check on your progress. Just click on the journal. Here you can track which genres you have sold the most of, useful for adjusting your selection. This is the total number of books you have sold here. Check back here for hints and events as you discover more. It looks like this page holds with a postage stamp to mark your moments in Bookstoneberry. You'll collect these stamps as you are making contributions around the town. You can also see your progress towards the stamp, as well as the hints and extra info. So, the good thing is that every location has different, I don't say priorities. You can sell any books anywhere, but the Café Liberté is heavily focused on classics, literature of fact, and crime, what I remember. Far Beach is mostly for kids, and this one, I guess, seems a little bit click on the bookmarks to navigate, yes, between the different chapters of your journal. Waterfront Square. Yes, travel, fact, and fantasy. Really, we sold 13 books. Alright. It's quiet. Windy walkway overlooking Bookstone Bay. Come by and listen to the waves. Café Liberté, a cozy establishment overlooking the historical town square. So then we have characters here. You can check them out. You found a character entry. This page allows you to find out more about the characters you meet. It includes genres they like, personal information, and where you last saw them. Sometimes characters will have requests for you to fulfill. You can check up on the items. You can check up on them here to track your progress. Then we have the page with effects. On this page you can see the different items and effects currently affecting your bookshop. Make sure to use this page if you're ever unsure what something does, or when you're trying to create the most optimized bookshop. So daily expenses 5. 4 from bookshelf, 1 from folding table. We have a little bit of danger and plus 7% to customer count. And last is the calendar, which gives us an overview of what is happening and what will happen this season. Alright, so I was almost correct. There's 28 days in a season. Check back frequently if you're unsure what's going on around town. Simply click on one or more of the days to see more details. So there is a flea market on Saturday. I suspect that might be a place where we will get some interesting items. I'm not sure if on Thursday or Friday, but I never got all the way to the flea market because I wanted to share that experience with you. So let's go meet the sailor. Ahoy there, kiddo. How's it going? Stamp collected. Ahoy, matey. Looks like you got a good sturdy vessel there. I have some old items lying around which I thought you might like. See if any of it is to your liking. Ah, so he's selling us stuff. I forgot about that. A lobster boy. A special boy for special someone. All equipped. +1 to travel sail. But lowers animal effects. Vintage globe. Daily expense. Ah, but it gives +2% to travel sail chance for each location we visited in the past 7 days. So if we change location every day, we will get up to 14% extra to travel. It's actually pretty good. And the tattling trout. Oh, I bought the buoy. Oh, damn, I thought that it would just show me. Okay, never mind. We don't have any animals, so but we just have the buoy now. It's okay. Tattling trout, +4% to travel sail chance. 25% to maritime effects, -2 recommendations per day. Alright, that's all. My friends tell me you've got some decent cargo on board too. They've been especially enjoying your travel and classic novels. Guess I have to be careful or I might be outsold by you. Why don't you make a bet with me? If you can make 20 sales to my buddies, I'll admit defeat. Alright? I'm looking forward to a little competition. Ho, good luck. Alright, so I bought an item which I didn't want, but it seems like it's okay. People are just buying everything that we have. Damn. Alright. They really are all over us. Oh, that's really nice. This guy bought 4 books. Hello, sir. Come right in. However, the Patricia Schultz is still around. Damn, 4 books too. Yeah, we sold 3 of the 6 classics, 3 of the 6 fantasy books, 7 out of the 10 travel ones, and 3 out of the 8 fact books. Alright, so that was a pretty good day, if I say so myself. Look like some items have been discounted a little. Now might be a good time to buy them. Although you could wait longer and risk someone else buying them first. Items in the seasonal section have much slower turnover, so there's no need to hurry. But be sure to snatch them up before the season ends. Alright, so that's all for episode number 1. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Tomorrow, in the next episode, I don't know why I said tomorrow, but in the next episode we are going to continue with the story. I think the tutorial will take a couple more days to go through, but it's going to be less and less intrusive as we're going to make our own choices, and that's what I like about it. And again, it's a very chill game about selling books, so what's not to like? Anyway, thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one. Till then, you guys, take care.